And we back in here with our first home game, Raiders home opener for franchise mode. This is CGA Got Game. Coach Greg Adams is back in the building, and we welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Death Star. That is where the black hole is located, and that is where Raider Nation is back in the building. Anyway, no doubts about it. The Raiders are 2-0 after opening up 2 wins on the road, and we are ready. Go Raiders in the building, and we got Jimmy Garoppolo under center, moving down the field, matriculating the ball down the field early in the first quarter play right here. Wide open lane for one Josh Jacobs, who led the NFL in rushing last year, and he certainly does this year as well. I don't think anybody's going to stop him. We just have to sign him to a contract in real life. Jimmy Garoppolo scrambling, running for his life to the right, and gets taken out by a sack, but there was a guy open wide down the field. Jimmy Garoppolo makes up for that by going in on a tight end strike right down the middle of the field, wide open, and that's going to move the ball across midfield. 3rd and 3. Jimmy Garoppolo rolling out to the right once again and finds Hunter Renfrow with 2 feet in, headed towards the sideline, and Raider Nation is moving that ball down the field, eating up the defensive backs, making them work on the 2-yard line, 1-yard line. That's going to be an easy, untouched run in by none other than Josh Jacobs. Number 8 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, indeed. Or the Oakland or the Los Angeles Raiders. Should be the Los Angeles Raiders. But anyway, back on the other side of the field, Pittsburgh moving the ball down the field, and we got missed tackles. We got people trying to hit with the shoulder pads. Nobody tackling nobody. Everybody grabbing, and Pittsburgh's moving the ball down the field here. And Kenny Pickett standing there wide open like he's a statue, but that don't stop one of the Steelers' offenders to catch the ball and get nailed, but that doesn't stop also Najee Harris for a about 20-yard run into the end zone to tie this game up, and they feeling it over there in Pittsburgh, and this is the Sunday night game, so all eyes on us and all eyes on we, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have tied the game. All right, let's take it over here. They're feeling good about themselves, and we got Raider Nation going right here on a 3rd and 7, critical possession for us. Play action pass, looking, scrambling, and throwing it, and it's going to be picked up by Devontae Adams, and he caught that man. He catches so many great balls. And pause. All right, we got another play. Nope, right here, and then, oh my goodness, Jacob spins off, and he breaks towards the first down line, crosses it, and gets across midfield, and that's where we pick up action right here. 1st and 10, Garoppolo rolling out to the right once again, but nobody's open, but the field, all of that open field, and that's going to be a, 25-yard run or better. That might lead the Raiders in rushing in this game. But let me tell you something, man. Jimmy Garoppolo running out here, that everybody's holding their breath, but there was nobody within sight. And that's going to get that ball right into the red zone. 3rd and 9. Can't seem to make stuff happen on the first 2 downs. Jimmy Garoppolo rare roll to the right, and that means he's going to use his legs. He doesn't know how to slide, and that's just going to lead to a field goal for the Raiders to go up 10-7 with the Money Carlson doing the honors. Taking us across into the second quarter, towards the end of the second quarter, Kenny Pickett standing back there like Tom Brady, and that's going to be hit. Oh, and look at that. Oh, my goodness. Another poor tackling job by our defensive backs, and it takes one person to save them, and it's the number 1 for the Raiders. And let me tell you, man, these guys don't know how to tackle. Look at that. A shove, a push, nobody grabbing waist, everybody trying to hit high, and that ain't going to work in the National Football League. Kenny Pickett with an easy dump across on that slant route, and that's going to be touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, and kid and play kick step it is. All right, 13, that's going to be 14-10. How easy the Raiders make it. And we're going to need some help. We're going to definitely need some help here. All right, what we need to do, we need to build some momentum. And that's going to take us to the end of the half after he gets stuffed. Jacobs gets stuffed all the way back there, and that's going to be the end of the half. And Raiders are down. I think this is the first time we've been down here in the end of the half, possibly, quite possibly. But the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking good. The things that we need to work on is tackling. Tackling is it. Okay, 14-10, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Raider Nation fans are feeling a little bit interesting right there. All right, so we got first down coming there. It looks like the ball is being pushed out of bounds right here. So 2nd and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickett back. Second season for Pickett, and that's going to be Pickett. All right, by number 1 of the Las Vegas Raiders is going to be picking it off, and he returns it back across the midfield, and that's going to get some momentum for the Raiders. All right, Kenny Pickett, man, the second-year player, just looking downfield, and Marcus Epps taking all of that, and it was nowhere near any Pittsburgh player. So I'm imagining somebody had the wrong playbook out. And that's going to bring Garoppolo back on the field, and that's going to help us because we're down 4 big points. All right, the field goal ain't going to do nothing. All right, we got the ball across midfield, 2nd and 1, and wham! Oh my goodness! All right, where did this guy go, man? Do you know the name or the license plate of that truck? And we can ill it forward to take hits with Jimmy Garoppolo. All right, so here we go right now. We got rolling out to the right. Everybody's covered, nobody home, and he just barely gets the ball out because that could have been another sack for Jimmy Garoppolo. So 14 to 10, 4th down and 10. That's going to lead to a Carlson 50-plus yarder, and it's a miss. I think it came up short. Take a look at this. I didn't get all of that, and I probably could have got just a little bit more of that, and that would have been a chip shot. Easy field goal, but that's going to be a disappointing play for the Raiders at home. Still in the 3rd quarter. Kenny Pickett coming back on the field with confidence. And here we go right here, mid-3rd quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Harris. And Harris crosses the first down line and also crosses midfield to get into the Raider territory. And Pittsburgh looking like they got some momentum for themselves. All right, fake snap right here. And then it's passed to a slant route. And the Raiders are all over that. And a bag of Chips Ahoy, putting down the defender for a pickup of 6 yards. Kenny Pickett looking again here on 2nd and 4. And hey, take a look at this. Go all the way to the house. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. An ill-advised pass by the second-year player for the Steelers. And it's an interception by Marcus Peters, number 28, formerly Josh Jacobs' number. And it was thrown right to him. That's the 2nd time this game it was picked off. And now the Raiders got hope. They got life, and it's still 14 to 10. Garoppolo's got to get the offense going here. Cross midfield for the Raiders, dropping back with a 7-yard, 7-step drop, and it's going to be swatted away by the defender in the backfield of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Garoppolo's a little frustrated at the effort that he made there. He should have put a little bit more touch on that. If you know, you know. Garoppolo back on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Uh-oh, wrong play. Wrong play. Oh, my goodness. I thought I had a pass play, and I got a run play. And that's going to be a big, but it's a flag personal foul. That might be the 2nd time this year I've been bailed out after picking the wrong play, or at least forgetting the play that I was running. And I pick up a personal foul. And that's going to keep the drive going. Automatic first down, and the Pittsburgh Steelers got to be beside themselves. We got a handoff to Jacobs, and he's eating up the field. And he's going to pick up about 12 yards, and that's going to be another first down for the Raiders. And that might be another 100 yards for the running back. And that's going to be another handoff to Jacobs and another first down and another 12 yards picked up. And the Raiders are moving the ball. And you know what? That might have been the same play call as the previous play call. And if that's working, we might as well call the same play again and see if they can't stop it. And if they can't stop it, we just going to keep calling it. Touchdown, Raiders. Now, Pittsburgh is on the clock here with the 4th quarter being started at the midfield. Kenny Pickett taking his Pickett time, and that almost is picking it off again with the linebacker meeting Diablo, meeting the receiver in the middle for that slant route. And he's asking the quarterback, man, come on, man, don't try to sell me out like that. Kenny Pickett dropping back on the 3-step drop roughly, and he gets a first down, much needed first down, hitting the tight end. And that's going to leave the clock to be running on a 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett looking downfield, and he's going to hit him over the top. And we do a better job of getting the player down, and that's going to be a Pittsburgh first down. Yeah, man, the player is irate. Epps, come on, man, you got an interception. Now we got to get another one. Kenny Pickett looking, and near the red zone, scrambling. All right, all day long, throwing across his body, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And that was a risky pass because if that was picked off, that would have been curtains. Kenny Pickett with the handoff to Harris, and Harris moves right back into the tackles. And that's going to be down for a 3rd down and 10. And this is almost one of the last hopes for the Steelers because he drops back right here for taking the lead at least. And there's Pickett throwing the ball off the back leg, and that's going to be incomplete. The Raiders did their job in the backfield, and that's going to be 4th down. And essentially what's going to happen is that's going to lead to the field goal, and it's going to be good. The tying field goal by the Pittsburgh Steelers, 17-17. That only leaves one thing, probably the Raiders' last drive, and we're going to have our offense clicking. Well, we don't, and we punt ski. So now it's 2 minutes left. Pittsburgh can take the lead, and they run a 3rd and 1 and cannot get it. Both teams dropped an opportunity to go up, and Pittsburgh is going to have to consider whether they should punt this ball or at least go for it here near midfield. Okay, they don't. They punt ski, and we are moving the ball down the field. 3rd and 13, desperation throw to Davante Adams, and we pick up the 1st down. Raider Nation in the building. We just need to get in field goal range, and it's 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Garoppolo dropping back the pass, looking for his favorite target, which is Davante Adams, and he is money across the midfield. And here we go right now. We moving the clock. We got the clock running right here, and looks like we're going to get a handoff to Jacobs. And that's simply just to center the ball for what is going to be. I mean, he could have ran it in the end zone. All right, but that would have been a risk. No timeouts left, or there's the last timeout. And that's going to lead to what we know as the game-winning field goal. And bang, all right. Daniel Carlson is the money once again, and the Raiders escape their first home game for the 2023 season. And Pittsburgh Steelers coach is beside himself. He's disgusted. He thinks this is reprehensible and despicable, classless, and all kind of characteristics. But it's a win for the Raiders, which is 20-17. And there's the final highlights and the stats. All right, and you see it there on the board. Garoppolo, 100+ yards. You're seeing your boy Jacobs, another 100+ game.